Hello everyone and welcome back for some more Drag Race drama, gossip and of course secrets. So RuPaul's Drag Race graced our screens over a decade ago in 2009. And since then there has been plenty of drama and backstage crazy antics to keep us entertained. Some Drag Race secrets are quite closely guarded, but some queens have revealed some backstage gossip over the years. So here are some shocking behind the scenes tea from RuPaul's Drag Race that you never knew about. Please note that a spoiler alert is in place for this video. Please just click that subscribe button and if you want, ring the bell to get notified for my future videos. The Secret Party. Stacey Lane Matthews competed on season 3 of Drag Race US. In an interview once, fellow season 3 drag sister Shangela revealed some tea about sneaking out to a club with Stacey during the filming of season 3. So according to Shangela, after Stacey's elimination, she was still in the hotel while the others were still filming, and she found out that it was Stacey's birthday, so Shangela, because Stacey had never been to LA before, decided to take Stacey out for her birthday. I think it's quite well known that the contestants are not allowed to leave their hotel rooms, so the production put duct tape on the doors to stop them from being able to open them without anyone hearing it open. So apparently they managed to get the duct tape off the door and sneak out, and they had to go out to the street and use a payphone to call a taxi to get them to the club, and apparently they had this amazing night out in LA and took Stacey out for her birthday. Shangela added that while they were out, there was a problem because there were just no taxis near the club that they were, and they had to end up walking for miles to try and find a taxi to take them back to the hotel before anyone realised. And apparently Stacey wasn't too happy about this because she had to walk for miles on her birthday in the LA heat, but apparently she still had an amazing night and enjoyed her birthday. Shangela said they did eventually manage to get a taxi and they got back into the hotel and snuck in, and none of the production ever found out about it. Almost banned from All Stars. Alaska competed on season 5 and All Stars 2 of Drag Race US. After the filming of All Stars 2, there was apparently a rumour that Alaska's ex-boyfriend had revealed some spoilers about All Stars 2. And Alaska eventually confirmed that the rumours were true. Apparently, Alaska had cheated on her ex-boyfriend, so as revenge, the ex-boyfriend published screenshots of messages that Alaska had sent him, which revealed the elimination order of the contestants from All Stars 2 before the actual show had been premiered. Alaska was apparently really worried that she was going to be banned from All Stars, but luckily the news about what happened didn't really spread much, so she kind of got away with it and wasn't punished. Alaska said, quote, "It was brutal. The thing was, I really hurt him and I hurt his heart, so he wanted to hurt me, and he was successful." Injuries on set. Peppermint competed on season 9 of US Drag Race. Peppermint spilled some backstage tea in a YouTube video, but then that section of the video was sped up so you couldn't hear what she was saying, but if you slow down the video, you can actually hear it. Peppermint said that during the episode 2 cheerleading challenge, everyone got injured and some people got pretty badly injured. Apparently Peppermint sprained her ankle, and so did Cynthia Lee Fontaine and Trinity Taylor, and Charlie Hides broke a rib, and then Eureka also busted her leg, all within the same challenge. Peppermint also said that they had to push back filming because the queens hadn't had enough time to learn the entire choreography and the routine, and also just so many of them were injured. Peppermint continued and said that Drag Race had never done a physical challenge like this before, and she said that it was, quote, dangerous and too much. The unaired fight. We all know about the epic fight between the season 3 queens Shangela and Mimi Imfurst, which has gone down in Drag Race history. As you know, during the fight, Mimi accused Shangela of having a, quote, sugar daddy, and Shangela didn't take kindly to that. But what you may not know is that the fight was a bit more violent than what was actually shown on TV. According to fellow season 3 contestant Stacey Lane Matthews, who was there during the fight, Shangela and Mimi had a physical fight which resulted in injury, but the full fight wasn't aired in the final broadcast. Stacey said that if you watch it back, Mimi is actually wearing different hair on the main stage to cover up the, quote, big hole where she was bleeding where Shangela scratched her in the forehead. And here is a before and after of Untucked on the left versus the main stage. You can see the difference in the hair to cover the forehead. Stacey also implied that production had to shut down for 3 weeks after the fight while the producers were deciding how to deal with it and whether Shangela and Mimi should be disqualified, but this hasn't been confirmed. Another fellow Season 3 queen, Mariah Paris Balenciaga, also confirmed that the fight between Shangela and Mimi was bigger than what was shown. Mariah said that the girls had been drinking those big bottles of vodka from set, and so everyone was drunk. Apparently, the girls in Untucked were making so much noise during the fight that the people on the main stage had to pause filming and go and investigate what was happening in the Untucked room. And another fellow Season 3 queen, Alexis Mateo, also confirmed that the fight was worse than what was shown. Alexis said, quote, "To this day, World of Wonder have never had another incident like that one." Alexis also added, quote, "I got the privilege to be in the World of Wonder's offices the other day and talk to everyone, and I was like, which one has been the worst moment for you guys? They were like, Shangela and Mimi hands down. There's never been anything like that." Alexis then also said, quote, "I'm only going to say one thing. Baby, Shangela, I don't F with her. She got power, baby. That's all I gotta say, baby. Hallelujah, girl." Skating Queen. Tatiana competed on Season 2 and All-Stars 2 of Drag Race US. In an interview once, Tatiana shared a funny behind-the-scenes Drag Race moment from the filming of Season 2. Apparently, during filming, Tatiana said that she really needed to go to the bathroom. But apparently the closest bathroom was across an empty lot that was used for a different show, and they were told that they weren't supposed to use or go into that lot. But Tatiana said that she was really desperate, so an assistant said okay and escorted Tatiana through the empty lot, which was all dark because the lights were off. Tatiana said that while she was walking through the dark room, she saw a, quote, floating tall figure coming towards her, and it was RuPaul on roller skates. Tatiana said that she was surprised to find out that RuPaul likes to roller skate in his downtime, even during filming. An actress, Tandy Newton, who is friends with RuPaul, has also said that she and Ru often go skating together on Sunday mornings in Hollywood. RuPaul even once showed off his skating skills at DragCon. Makeup assistants. Detox competed on Season 5 and All-Stars 2 of Drag Race US. And Jinx Monsoon also competed on Season 5 of Drag Race US. During Season 5, Jinx was a clear favourite, but was often criticised by the other contestants and the judges for being unpolished. Detox once said in an interview that during Season 5, a producer came up to her during filming and asked if she would help Jinx with her makeup. Detox apparently said no, but did give Jinx a few, quote, pointers, and also said that this is not RuPaul's school for girls. Detox then explained that she felt as though the producers were helping Jinx more than the other contestants and that they clearly wanted her to win, which was unfair. So there you go. Did you know any of this backstage gossip before? And which one of these surprised you the most? Comment below. And as usual, please don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, please subscribe because it really helps. Currently, only about 1% of people watching are actually subscribed, which makes me so sad. So please just click that subscribe button, and if you want, ring the bell to get notified for my future videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you will join me again for another video in the future. Thank you, bye!